Hello, everyone, and welcome to this month's Avid video newsletter for the month of February. It's the last day of February. I wasn't sure if I was going to get this one in, but luckily we were able to make it happen, so let's jump right into it. So the first thing I want you to do is, if you haven't done this yet, we're talking about getting in touch with myself or with Miss Lewis. We obviously have our emails where you can see us or contact us at any time. But if you want updates on field trips, on certain testing dates, or when the SAT is coming along, stuff that might come along that is not exactly part of the Avid newsletter, the video newsletter, but is part of trying to make you aware of the different things happening on campus, you can text at kboyavid23 to 81010 to be a part of the remind message chain. So I just want to make sure everybody was aware of that. Moving forward here, so we have testing. This is for a lot of our juniors and sophomores and even some of our freshmen. We have the PERT window for dual enrollment. That's 321 through 329. And then we also have the best writing assessment, April 1st through April 4th. And then those EOCs, those end of course exams for ELA, for history, for bio, those are all happening the first week of May. And then right after that, in the second week of May, or excuse me, the third week of May, we have our algebra and our geometry EOCs. So just want to make sure that everybody's aware of those. Those are important in a large part of your final grade as you're working to develop a good GPA for colleges moving forward. Speaking of college, this is the same slide as before. I just made it dark. So we have our college entrance exams for the SAT and the ACT. Nothing's changed with this. One thing I will say is juniors especially, we're going to attempt to get into the College and Career Office to get you signed up for one of these in either May or June, depending on what your summer vacation schedule looks like. We've talked about in class why it's important, but just a quick hit here. You want to be able to have most of your college entrance exam scores in by the time you're applying at the very, like right smack dab in the middle of summer. I know it seems like it's really early, but we're hoping to put together a some type of seminar during the summer where we show kids kind of how to go about applying to schools and actually leave having applied to one of them. Moving forward, so right here is our Florida Bright Futures requirements. You can see 29 on the ACT, 1340 on the SAT. Let me make sure I circle those so you can see. That's a pretty terrible circle, but that's okay anyway. And then 1340 right here. And that's the same for 24 and 25 graduates. That's for the 100%. And then 25 and the 1210 here, those are for the 75%. Most of the children that are going to receive their Florida Bright Futures, the GPA isn't the biggest issue. The volunteer service isn't an issue. It's the test score. So you really want to put that work in to make that a reality. On to our field trips. So these are in March and April. March 6th, we are headed to the University of Central Florida and Rollins College. And then April the 5th, we are heading to Florida A&M University and Florida State University. All slots are full at this time, except there might be a couple of spots open for the Rollins and University of Central Florida trip. However, that closes March 1st, and it is February 29th as of this recording. So it might be too late for that, but we're going to have a great time. And if you have any questions about it, please be sure to contact me if you're wondering about when they're going to get back or what should they bring with them or anything else. So, but those are the field trips that are happening. So in early May, Avid Senior and Awards Night are going to happen. We're going to try to actually do this one up a little bit bigger than we did before. I don't want to really release anything on that just as of yet. We've got some cool ideas in the works, but that will be a potluck, and we are going to rely on all of our wonderful families to maybe show off a little bit and give us maybe an old family recipe, something that you might whip up in the kitchen and bring to a potluck. And so we would really appreciate it if you were able to do that. But Avid Senior and Awards Night, so we will be honoring our seniors, but we're also going to be honoring our underclassmen as well through the different awards that they have earned throughout the year. And then, as always, we got our emails and socials all on Instagram here at OHS Avid, at Malfarisms, at OCHS Social Media, and at Mrs. Malfaro, which is our college and career counselor coordinator at the district level, as well as our 2 emails for myself and for Miss Lewis down at the bottom. So I hope that everybody had a wonderful February. Real close to spring break. I know we're all excited about that. If you ever have any questions, be sure to reach out, and thank you for tuning in. We'll talk to you later. Thank you.